Hey y'all. So I just wanted to welcome everyone back in the group today. Brandon, it's good to see you. Jeff, good to see you. So I know that we are closing out this group session with this past 6 weeks we've been together. And I appreciate just your vulnerability, and I appreciate the time that you've chosen to spend with me. I know some of our other group members had other issues arise, so they couldn't be here. But I just want to go over real quick some ground rules for the group. As we all know, there is no crosstalk. So if someone is sharing, allow that person to share and give them the respect that they are entitled to during that time. Also, anything that is mentioned in the group stays within the group, unless it is information that could potentially harm yourself or others. I want to try to limit your sharing to 3 to 5 minutes. And remember that confidentiality is of the utmost importance. So tonight I just want to do a feelings check. I want to ask each one of you how you're feeling, and remember that silence is golden. Silence is okay in a group setting. But I just want to turn over the floor to you, Brandon, and see how are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Happy to be here. Today I'm feeling okay. I know there's been a few rough weeks, but I think today I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay. I feel a little at ease. So I think I'm fine.
Good. Good. I know in the past we've talked about some of those cop-out words where, oh, I'm fine, I'm great, I'm good. But I feel that also, sometimes we are in those days, those times of like, everything's going okay. I appreciate you mentioning that you had a couple rough weeks, and it's important to acknowledge that. So I want to thank you for sharing. Jeff, how are you doing?
Well, I gotta be honest, I'm a little anxious because I put in for that promotion at work, and I know I've been passed up several times, so I'm just really nervous that I'm not going to get it this time.
So I hear that you have some anxieties about worrying if you're going to get the job or not, the promotion.
Because I try really hard, and I just get real anxious that they don't see that I'm trying as hard as I am.
I see that. Let me ask you this: have you talked to your supervisor at all?
I mean, we talked in passing, but he doesn't really talk about it a lot.
Well, let me ask you this as well, and thank you for sharing that, because that is sometimes those anxieties we feel that they can be unimportant to some, but the things that make us anxious are important to talk about. So I just want to thank you, Jeff, for sharing that. Let me ask you this question, Jeff: what is the worst possible outcome in your mind if you don't get the promotion? What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, I'm worried if I don't get the promotion that, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills, because right now at the position I'm at, it only pays so much and the budget's really tight. And, I'd like to have a little more wiggle room.
And that's totally understandable, especially with just the prices of things nowadays. And it's very rational for you to have those fears. So know that you have those fears, and they're perfectly normal, and they're perfectly okay to have. What is something that you think you can do to help ease those anxieties?
Well, what I've done is go over questions that they might ask in the interview and kind of run through scenarios in my head.
Okay.
Sometimes worst case comes up and I think they're just going to say no, and and all the hard work I put in isn't going to be worth it. But it does help to kind of prepare.
Sure.
I guess mentally prepare for it.
Let me ask you this: do you think that your hard work is worth it?
I mean, I would like to think so, but it's kind of up to other people, I guess.
Well, that's true. Sometimes it is up to other people to give you the opportunity or not. But I would also encourage you to always remember that regardless if you have the opportunity or not, your value is not tied in to your position or your job. Now, it also is important to realize that you do need those means by which to pay your bills. So I would love after the meeting to give you some support, maybe work on a little more one-on-one of some options that could even help you support you in your ongoing search for more income.
That'd be helpful.
Awesome. Well, y'all, I know that we are getting towards the end of our group, and I again just want to thank you for being here. I want to encourage you to reach out if you need anything else. After this group closes, there are still some resources that I can send you, and I'm always here for you if you need to talk. I just want to thank you for your transparency and your willingness to talk. And I want to thank you so much just for being yourselves, because that is so important. So as I'm wrapping up, I just wanted to ask, is there any lingering thoughts or questions or anything that you'd like to say before we close the group?
Thank you. Sorry, do you want to go?
No, you go.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you for these past few weeks of just encouragement and pouring into us and respecting our journeys and not necessarily judging us for them, but having such a compassion about you. It really helps us out a lot, so thank you.
Well, I just want to thank y'all for again being yourselves and realize that life can be tough, but always ask for help and always know that people care. So I want to thank you for that.